This is a basketball. To many, this is just an object used in a sport. To others, this is what brings 5 people together as a family as they all try to achieve the same goal. This, as well as many other sports, are the foundation for many people. Sports, although perceived as physical activities, are much more than that. A child who is taught to participate in an athletic event is given both mental and social lessons. Bailey says other associations with regular activity that have been reported include reduced stress, anxiety, and depression, all of which leads to support Sallis and Owen's claim that physical activity improves the psychological health in young people. According to Rick Mackison, life will always throw you curves. Just keep fouling them off. The right pitch will come, but when it does, be prepared to run the bases. In life, curveballs come in many forms including college, marriage, family, and not always in that order. Participation in youth sports lays the foundation that is required for the rest of your life. You learn to lean on another person and realize that you can't do everything on your own. Teamwork is required if learned early, makes it that much easier to work with others in your future role, regardless of what the role may be. Working as a team includes winning and losing together. A basketball game is not lost with one missed shot at the end. How many missed shots were there in the course of the game which contributed to the loss? Or made shots that contributed to the win? Sport Your Attitude says, we learn that winning and losing are a part of the game, and one loss doesn't mean the end of everything. There are always other chances and the other teams that could be beat. In life or marriage, for example, when one partner is promoted, both reap the rewards of that promotion. This is the teamwork more than just the individual benefits. This team, or family in this case, does as well. College is a great place to continue working as a team with others. We have lab partners who we may not have known from the beginning of class, but we must make these strangers part of our team or our family for the course of the class. Gibson states, socializing skills are enhanced within groups that form intramural sport leagues, bridge clubs, or adventure clubs. Their teamwork mentality is tested. An athlete pushes their mind just as hard as their body in many sports. Strong mental game is built through teamwork as well as a community. Pest says, beyond the expected enhancement of children's self-efficacy beliefs and task orientation, the parallel enhancement of ego orientation is consistent with a goal profile in PE labeled competitive achiever that joins high levels of task, ego, and social goals, emphasizing mastery, competition, and socialization. A student who participates in sports will be able to be more confident in themselves and their actions. According to Brawl, playing sports is associated with significant increases in self-esteem. Furthermore, participating in sports in the 10th and 12th grades significantly increases social ties between students and parents, students in the school, parents in the school, and parents, net of individuals and school controls. A child typically grows up looking for reassurance or an increase in the self-esteem from their parents. But with sports, a child has their teammates, coach, fans, and family all building them up. The positive relationships built through sports are what raises a child's self-esteem and gives them the confidence to pursue even bigger goals outside of the sport. Smith states these opportunities that athletic participation provides helps students develop a connectedness to the school, develop quality relationships with adults, and enhance social skills, each of which can contribute to students' academic success. Because each child is different, each lesson is unique. Being a shy child myself, I grew up using basketball as my voice. Something changed in my self-esteem as I set a foot on the court. I went from being the quiet kid who never voiced her opinion to being the leader who made plays happen. Videon says that confidence derived on the field, court, or mat provides student athletes with more self-assurance in the classroom and increase their aspirations for the future. Growing up with many people standing behind you will give you a self-reassurance and remind you that the athlete, that you should never sell yourself short in any aspect of life. You should give everything you have and every single thing you do. No matter what happens, you'll have somebody supporting you all the way. Bogle states, school-organized sports may be important for academic and social success because athletes have many opportunities to build protective and nurturing relationships with their peers and adults involved in the sport. Students tend to turn to their teachers and coaches when facing difficulty because they have learned through sports that sometimes you need to ask for a hand to help when you are unsure. According to Graham, specifically among adolescents with higher levels of environmental resources, Greater social support was associated with students participating in a great number of school sports, whereas no such relationship emerged among adolescents with low environmental resources. Because of this sense of community, character is built, and by growing up with positive role models, the athlete is taught wrong from right. Harrison says students involved in sports, alone or in combination with other activities, has significantly higher odds than the other two groups for exercise, milk consumption, and healthy self-image, and has significantly lower odds for emotional distress, suicidal behavior, family substance abuse, and physical and sexual abuse victimization. Because all student athletes are pushed to maintain a specific grade point average, they will hold themselves to a higher expectation in grade school, as well as when they graduate and move on to college. Lund and Kelly state, recent work by Kane and Clark, using their first wave of national longitude study of adolescent health, finds that participation in sport is related to better math and science grades, but also to a higher likelihood of being a supervisor or having autonomy in the job. Sports give the youth team building skills as well as the confidence, consistency, and academic integrity that pushes them to become a better version of themselves every single day. A child who grows up playing the sport will learn to overcome many obstacles in life and be the strong individual that they have always worked to become. For these reasons, I challenge each of my classmates. Each of you need to find a team sport and experience working with each other to prepare yourself for future professions beyond the grounds of Louisiana Tech University.